Hey YouTube, what's going on? Poor Kid here with a deck profile using DN because I definitely don't have all these cards. I'm gonna get a hold of them because this is a definite deck that I'm gonna build. I've always been fond of Monarchs, but I never thought that I'd want to build an actual Monarch deck. But this deck is doing fairly well, especially in this new meta against Twilights and against zombies. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. It runs 3 Caius, 2 Zaborgs, and 2 Ryza. Might put in Mobius, but I'm definitely keeping it at 7 because 8 seems like too much and 6 is too little. I just timed out. That's awesome. Even though I've been on that page for like 5 minutes, yet people can sit there end games just waiting forever. So BS. Alright, I'm back. Um, I'm also going to be siding Delgs the Dark Monarchs. The only reason that it's not in my main deck is because it helps Twilight way too much. Might put it in if I keep pulling off the macros. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, those are all my... That's the Monarch part of it. The DD or macro part of it is 2 Scout Planes and 3 DD Survivors, along with a couple spells or traps that I'll show later, which you can see there and there. I also threw in 2 Psychic Commanders and a Krebins. Um, I was looking up builds of this on YouTube, seeing if it was an actual consistent build, because I was thinking about it. And they were running this in the engine. They were running emergency teleports, but I decided not to put those in. But Psychic Commander is nice because it's basically 1900 beater, and it's a tuner, a 3-star tuner. And Krebins is basically Spirit Reaper, but in tuner form. On the spells, I got the 3 D Fissures right here. 2 Pot of Dualities, since of the reprint. Um, Reinforcement of the Army to get a hold of DD Survivor. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. 2 Soul Exchanges. That works with Delg because Delg can't attack the turn that he was summoned anyways. So Soul Exchange is nice. Plus, it gets rid of like a face down Raikou or Spirit Reaper or something along those lines. Um, Dark Hole, Soul Exchange just in case DD Scout Plane ends up in my graveyard. I can just Soul Exchange and get him back to my field on the end phase. Sorry. Allure of Darkness because I have 8 targets for it, or 9 targets actually. Sorry, 9 targets for it, and then Heavy Storm. Um, Onto my traps, I run the 3 Macrocosmos. I showed those earlier. 2 D Prisons, 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, a Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, and 2 Dark Bribes. Um, I'm leaning more towards anti-meta with this because of the D Prisons and Bottomlesses. I'm not going like full out Monarch exploding or whatever. If you got any suggestions, let me know. That'll be awesome because I would like this to be anti-meta because I like anti-meta forms. Um, Extra deck wise, I have Staple, Black Rose, Stardust, Brio, Catastor, Gaia Knight, Mistworm, and Colossal Fighter. I threw in Magical Android because it's a nice 5-star in case they're running, if they have darks on the field, like they got BLS or something on the field. Um, Even though this doesn't get over BLS, it can get over other stuff, and it can deal damage unlike Catastor if they're attacking anything but dark. I probably completely muffed that up or whatever. And then I said I wasn't going to run XYZs, but if I can get these, I'll run them. 2 Leviair Sea Dragons, basically because I'm banishing a bunch of stuff, I can just special summon them back. Leviathan Dragon, just because I can do what people were doing with the Sagan, except basically just have a macros on the field and ditch a. Actually, I can't do that with this, but still, um, it gives me target for I don't even know what. That yeah, never mind. It's just a 25. It can be a 2500 beater. The Utopia, um, Evakishki Marigeist. Um, basically because if I attack into a Plague Spreader or Sangan or Spirit Reaver doesn't work, but something along those lines, or Reborn Tengu, instead of it going to the graveyard, I can just return it to the deck if I don't have like macros on the field or something like that. Ruler of Color, Shock Ruler, number 16. It takes 3, but it's basically Solemn Judgment, and I only have to, well, kind of like a Solemn Judgment. Once per turn, I detach a just one XY material monster, and it has 3 on it, and I can declare a card type, monster, spell, trap, and neither player can activate that. And then finally, Gachi Gachi Gentetsu, because I run 3 level 2s. If I can't sync or something like that, I can just summon that, and DD Scout Plane works with that a little bit. It's not bad, just random stuff to put on there. I hope you guys heard that. But yeah, that's my DD Monarch. Got some comments, let me know. Stuff to change about it and whatnot. I think the build's pretty solid as it is. Only once have a drew complete Monarchs and couldn't summon anything for 3 turns and got completely screwed over. But yeah, got any opinions, let me know. I'll be glad to take them. Yeah, I need to save it. Another deck that I'm putting together is the Chaos Stone, which I already told you guys about. But a bunch of different other stuff like that. Alright, so thanks for watching this video. Subscribe above, comment below, like, whatever helps me. Alright, so this is Poor Kid, so long.